Made the every day of the finest ingredients in health. Now I have a swell surprise, y'all.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy KC for Air with the KC for Air Wrestling Takes. Yes, I got a new setup, y'all, because now, like I said, I want to build this channel right. So, like I said, possibility I may be going live. So, like I said, check out the new format. I appreciate it. Tonight, PayBack. Was PayBack a good pay-per-view? Yes and no. It was decent. I was like, it was better than I expected.
Every day.
Man, I got to tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, and what I felt could have been built a whole lot better. I'm going in on Keith Lee. I'm going in on the end with Roman Reigns. Like I said, you best believe it, because you in for a real ride. It's your boy KC from here. Let's kick the show on the road. Let's go. All right, so we opened the show on the pre-show with Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, the Riot Squad, taking on the Iconics, Peyton Royce, and Billie Kay. Y'all, the Iconics, they need to go back to the drawing board, y'all. They're not good. The ladies are not good. And I felt bad for Ruby Riott and them, because Ruby Riott and Liv Morgan are great. I've seen the potential of them. I know that they can go. And we already knew about Ruby, but Liv Morgan was looking great from what she was able to do. It's just who they was in the ring with made them look bad. And that's why the match was very underwhelming. The Riot Squad win. Kudos to them. I personally feel like if built right with these ladies, somewhere down the line, I feel they are the ones to take the tag team titles off of Nia and Shayna Baszler, who won. But I'll talk about that a little bit later. So anyway, let's get on to the open on the main show. We got the U.S. title on the line. Bobby Lashley taking on Apollo Crews. Now, I had a feeling Apollo Crews was pretty much finished, because he is a Paul Heyman guy. And since Paul Heyman is not calling the shots anymore, Vince McMahon like, well, I don't need to cap him with the title. Sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Bobby Lashley, he beats him with the full Nelson. And the match was pretty decent. Like I said, let me tell y'all something, man. Look, I take a dump on WWE on how they book us and everything, but at least we on the show. Where the heck were we on AEW? Like I said, this ain't no knock against AEW, but at least we are on WWE now. Like I said, I'm not going to sit up here and give WWE praise for that. Yeah, we own there, but like I said, we got to be booked right. AEW, I don't know where the heck we at. I don't even know where we at. I mean, we there, but we not there. You understand what I'm saying? So I give WWE them props. So kudos to Bobby Lashley on becoming your new United States champion. Next match, we got Big E versus Sheamus. Now, like I said, the deal with this is due to Big E being by himself now. Kofi Kingston's out. Xavier Woods is out. Big E's by himself. Now, they've been hyping this up, saying that, okay, can the way how Big E is right now be taken serious, even though he's a complete shucking and jiving buffoon? I tell y'all that all the time. I told you I was never a fan of the New Day gimmick. I would never be a fan of the New Day gimmick. Never will, never was. Like I said, I like all three of them as individuals. I think all three of them is good in the ring. I think all three of them is good on the mic. But I just hate all that shucking and jiving. I don't like all that stuff. I think, personally, Big E needs to cut all the shucking and jiving out. I think, listen, you could be goofy. But like I said, I think we can take him a little bit more serious if he portrayed himself in that route. Big E is good. Him and Sheamus had a decent match. Had a pretty good match. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like all that goofy stuff. Big E gets the win. He goes over there to Corey Graves, tell him like, you better tell everybody I'm coming. Tell everybody. Tell him like I'm good. I can go on a nice run. I can go. All that stuff. He was hype. You know what I'm saying? I understand his why he was feeling that way, because honestly, Big E does not want to change because everybody else wants him to. Me, as a black man, seeing another black man, I don't want to see another black man in the ring doing squats and splits and all that nonsense. I ain't trying to see all that. I want to see us presented in a positive light. B got the same skin tone as I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to see somebody that look like me doing splits and doing a whole lot of other dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? But kudos to Big E. He got the victory. So next, we got King Corbin versus Matt Riddle. This match, it was okay for what it was. I really don't care nothing about King Corbin in the ring. Matt Riddle is great. Matt Riddle is pretty good, man. And he gets the victory. But after the match, after he walked out to go talk to old girl, I think it was Charlie or Caruso that he was trying to go talk to her. So it was one of the ladies in the back. He tried to go talk to him, and he said, thankfully, I'm done with this guy. I can move on to somebody else. Nope. King Corbin came out and beat the brakes off him, so this ain't over. So next, we get to the best match of the night. I know a lot of people in the wrestling land think Sasha Banks is overrated, think Bayley's overrated, they think Shayna Baszler is overrated. And a lot of people can't stand Nia Jax. I'm one of them. I can't stand Nia Jax in the ring. I don't want to hear her talk or nothing like that. But all four of these girls did what they had to do, especially Shayna, Sasha, them. They killed it. I gotta take my hat off to whoever booked this. The storytelling with them was awesome. And we didn't even get nobody to break. That's the good thing. Even though it was so much stuff going on in this match. Because Sasha and Bayley was working so well together. Because they was doing everything in their powers to keep those titles, but it just wasn't enough. The scene that made them lose was Shayna had them. She had them like both in some type of submission, and instead of just because she already had her arm around Bayley's neck, she decided to take Sasha's arm too and make it even tighter. So Bayley started tapping, and I said, the right woman tap. I said, this is excellent storytelling. I like this. I said, I got to give WWE props. I'm going to give them the props with this storytelling. The booking of this match, the booking of the story is great. And nobody turned, and here's the crazy part, nobody turned on nobody. Nobody. All the ladies did was just look at each other and discuss, and they looked like they wanted to cry. And that was it. And they kept putting the cameras on them. Meanwhile, you seen Shayna and Nia Jax in the ring celebrating, talk about, yeah, we the champs. We don't give a crap. We the champs. That don't matter. Yeah, we don't care. We don't like each other, but we the champs, and that's all that matters. So, listen, great match. Match of the night for me. The ladies did what they had to do. I don't know about y'all, but I believe this was the match of the night. And I got to listen, you know me. I am an AEW head through and through. Kenny, Cody, Tony, Brandy, y'all got to get to work. If you want your women's division to be that good, now listen, look, WWE, they got a lot of drama and they got a lot of crap that they got to do. But you guys had to, y'all got y'all hands full right now. I want the AEW women's division to be booked just like that. Where we care about all the girls in the back. We don't want to just focus on 4 women. We want to focus on all the girls. And I hope each and every one of them will learn how to have chemistry. Because all 4 of them had great chemistry. I like that. When you got chemistry with your opponent, you're going to have a great match. And you know how to work well with one another. And you know how to tell a story. That's what I ask in any type of match, regardless if it's the males or women. The ladies did good. Congratulations to Shayna and Nia Jax. Next. I'm going in on this right quick, y'all. Remember I said Keith Lee's career was over, right? Y'all, what the heck did this fool have on? What the heck was he wearing? This clown had on a doggone... He looked like he was trying out to be a samurai and a Saiyan at the same time. Like he was trying to go work for Frieza and them or Vegeta them. I was like, what is this fool wearing? I said, come on, y'all, man. I said, made him look like a complete nut. And they didn't change his music, y'all. It's still that same old rock and roll bull crap that sound like it's what's his name? Brock Lesnar's music from when he first started. Look, it sounds trash, y'all. Go back and let him have his music that he had. I know they talk about the CFO nonsense. Y'all own CFO. I don't know what the clown you talking about. Matt Riddle still got his music. How the heck Matt Riddle could still have his music, but Keith Lee can't? That don't make no sense, man. But the match, I'm gonna tell you, the match is good, y'all. Orton did what he had to do to make Keith Lee look like he's a legitimate threat. I like that. That's the one thing I did like about this match. I like the fact that no matter what Orton tried, he couldn't do it. He beat him up a little bit, but he made Keith look like a legitimate threat, and that's what I'm gonna give props to. And the match was quick, but I give props to Orton on what he did. I give Orton props. He did. Yes, Keith Lee took out the trash, but the trash did make Keith Lee look good. Keith Lee gets his victory back, his first victory in this clown company. I hate his outfit. Now the shorts and the black top and the green shorts, I'm cool with that. I wish he would have just came out with that. I would have been fine with that. He didn't have to come out here looking like he was trying out for the next episode of Dragon Ball Z and Samurai Jack. I ain't want to see that foolishness. Hey, I'm telling you, man, I want to give them a chance with Keith Lee. I want them to make me eat my words on what I said about Keith Lee. I'm saying that Keith Lee's career is over. I don't want Keith Lee's career to be done, but this is WWE, and like I said, this is a melanated black man, and you know how it is with WWE with us. You know they don't know how to book us for nothing. Let's just be honest with you. They don't. So there you have it. Keith Lee gets the victory. Now we go on to the Mysterios versus the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy. I'm sorry, I butchered his name. This match was great. This was a great match. To me, this was the second greatest match on the show outside the girls' match. This was great. And you know what? This does? You know what it does? It shows me that if WWE wants to take time with the tag team division, they can. Because you had people who are in the main event scene put on great tag team matches. You had Seth Rollins, who's the main eventer. You had Buddy Murphy, who could be presented as a possible main eventer. You already know about Rey Mysterio. And kudos to Dominic. I didn't see the first match, but everybody said he did good in the first match. Dominic looked good. He looked good. And I'm pretty sure Ray Seth, everybody was proud of him out there. I know they was having fun out there, and I'm proud of Dominic. He looked pretty good, man. He looked real good. I'll take off my hat off to him. Did a great job. They get the victory because Buddy Murphy called himself trying to kick. I think he was trying to kick Ray or something, and Ray dunked, and he ended up kicking Seth. I'm telling you, man. So it's like little by little. Every time when something happened, Buddy Murphy always be the reason what causes Seth to end up losing. It's like his protege keeps getting in the way. Like that's the storyline that's going on. He keeps getting in the way of the Monday Night Messiah. It's like, what the heck are you doing? Ray and his son, they get the victory. Congratulations to them. And now, I would have possibly gave this show a 7 if the main event was booked right. Because this was by far a pretty good pay-per-view. I'm telling you, you know me, I take dumps at the dump on WWE. I seriously, you know me, I can't stand this company. But when they do something good, I'm going to give them props. I'm serious. I would give them props. And they did what they had to do. I'm proud of them. But the main event, now I knew Roman was winning, but I didn't think it was going to be like that. Y'all, we pretty much got the same exact match that we had for SummerSlam. It was pretty much the same match. It was the same thing. It was pretty much The Fiend beating the brakes off of Braun Strowman. That was it. It was the whole match. And you notice they kept showing a Harley Quinn wannabe Alexa Bliss. And we like, why they keep showing her? But nothing. They just kept showing her. That's it. They just kept showing her. Like, and y'all, listen. Everybody was wondering where the heck was Retribution. Everybody was wondering where the heck was Retribution. Nowhere in sight. I was expecting them to be the reason why Roman won. Nowhere in sight. Nowhere. We pretty much got Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt kicking each other's behind. And I knew it. When they went on it, when Braun Strowman was on the ropes, and Bray Wyatt went and flipped him. I said, y'all, that ring finna come apart. That's exactly what happened. And I thought about every time when Big Show and Brock Lesnar and Big Show and Mark Henry were already in the ring, every time they would flip, all that weight would make the ring collapse all the time. That's exactly what happened. The ring collapsed and the referee fell out and all that stuff. I'm like, it's like, so we get all this mess right. Then whose music hits? Y'all, listen, we understand Roman Reigns is a heel, which is excellent. I'm glad he's a heel. We've been waiting on this fool to go heel for I don't know how long, and they finally pulled the trigger. No music change, no nothing. Comes out to the same music. He comes out, him, Paul Heyman, holding the contract. He signs it, he got a chair in his hand. Comes to the ring. Wax wax Bray Wyatt a couple of times. Tries to pin him, doesn't work. Goes over to whack Braun Strowman, doesn't work. And then Bray Wyatt wakes up and kind of gives him the mandible claw, and then he comes in and gives him a low blow. So then Braun Strowman wakes up, and then he does it again, but this time he gets the spear on him, and the match is over. We got a new Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. I said, WWE. I said, how you guys? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I'm like, how do you do the other stuff on the show? You make it look, you do a pretty good job, and then when we come to the main event, you guys act like you don't even give a crap. No retribution, a lackluster match because we seen this trash match. I told you. Sorry about that, y'all. My camera went out. It was a lackluster match. It was trash. It was I'm like, it was trash last week. All you did was just sprinkle Roman in there, a chair. You finally show Alexa Bliss, aka Harley Quinn, over there. But it was lackluster. It was very lackluster, y'all. And it makes me give this pay-per-view a 6 out of 10. I was gonna give it a 7 if they booked the match right. Because they had my interest. I was paying attention. I was like, I'm just watching. I said, okay, where's retribution? No insight. Nowhere. I said, oh my God. Then Roman come out there, do nothing. Same music. Now, thank God he have on no vest. I like that he's still wearing that shirt, say, wreck everyone and leave, which gives me a real possibility that he is running retribution. Because it only makes sense. That's what they do. They wreck everything and leave, right? Nowhere in sight, y'all. Nowhere in sight. Roman wins. Roman is your new Universal Champion. What else? That's it, y'all. That's all I can say, y'all. I really don't have nothing else to say. Maybe you thought it was a great ending. Maybe you guys thought the match was out of this world. Maybe you enjoyed everything on the show. I didn't. I told you what I liked, what I didn't like. I would give them credit on them making Keith look like a legitimate threat with Randy Orton outside his outfit, because that clown outfit he came in looked stupid. Big E situation, the same thing. Big E out there looking like a clown. Yeah, Sheamus made him look like a legitimate threat, but I just didn't like all that circus stuff he was doing. Yeah, other than that, everything else I like. And then, like I said, what happened on the pre-show, the Iconics have no business being in the ring whatsoever. No disrespect to Peyton Royce and Billy Kay, but those ladies have no idea. They have no business being in the ring. None. So, anyway, y'all, this is it. I really have nothing else to put. Oh, also, too, I wanted to give a shout out to send my condolences. Send my condolences to the Armstrong family early this week. I know y'all know who Road Dogg is and Scott Armstrong, and I think they had a couple other brothers. They lost their father, the legendary wrestler, Hall of Famer, Bully Bob Armstrong. I forgot how old he was, but like I said, I wasn't watching wrestling back then, but I knew his sons. Like I said, the Road Dogg, you didn't know, your butt better call somebody. Then his brother always screwing over folk. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, overall, man, like I said, my grade for the show was a 6 out of 10. It was better than I expected. I just hated the ending. I wish they could have done a whole lot better with the ending. It is what it is, y'all. So if you like the show, You know, if you agree with me, tell me if you agree with me. If you didn't agree with me, let me know why. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. Like I said, I'm trying to better this channel. I'm trying to make it big. Y'all know y'all know where to reach me. I'm on Twitter. I changed my ad. I'm no longer Beast the Blessing. I'm now KC for Air Wrestling, aka Marcel. That is my at. So you can find me. It is still Beast the Blessing, but that's my moniker. KC for Air Wrestling, aka Marcel. So you can find me because everything is all connected. So I'm no longer going by Beast the Blessing. It's not just my regular name. It's KC for L, aka Marcel, to reach me. Y'all, this is your boy. I'm signing out. I'll let you.